Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Huge sad news, Bradley Walsh. Shocking update drops just a few minutes ago. Broken our hearts, this news must see. It was supposed to be just another thrilling episode of The Chase, a quick-fire game of wits, nerves, and banter under the beaming lights of the ITV studio. But what started as a typical midweek showdown ended in a social media frenzy, with host Bradley Walsh once again finding himself caught in the eye of the storm. The show kicked off with a lively group of contestants. Fiona, a retired librarian with a flair for Greek mythology; Jamal, a geography teacher from Nottingham; Lucy, a bubbly bartender with a surprisingly sharp knowledge of Shakespeare; and Tom, a computer programmer with nerves of steel. All four brought an infectious energy, and Bradley was in fine form, cracking jokes, riffing on odd facts, and firing questions with his usual mix of charm and mischief. But things took a turn when Lucy stepped up to face the chaser, none other than Mark, the Beast Labbit. With £5,000 on the line, she was flying through her cash builder until that moment arrived. Bradley asked, "What is the capital of the African country Tropic?" Lucy blinked. "Tropic," she echoed. Is that a trick question?" Bradley frowned. "It says here, Tropic is an African country. What is its capital? You've got 3 seconds." Flustered, Lucy blurted out, "Accra." Bradley gave her a confused look, and the timer buzzed. "Ooh, sorry. The answer is Tropico City," he said, wincing slightly. "Apparently." A beat passed. Then Bradley muttered under his breath, "Wait, Tropic? Is that even a country?" And that's when the chaos began. Fans watching at home were already on edge, but this strange moment sent them into a tailspin. Twitter exploded. At QuizFanatic86, Tropic isn't a country. Did they just make that up? #The Chase. At Bradley Walsh Fan Club. Even Brad knows that's wrong. His face says it all. #The Chase fail. At Lucy deserved better. Poor Lucy. She was doing amazing, and then gets hit with a fictional geography question. Tropico City? Come on. Back in the studio, Bradley paused filming. "Can someone get me a globe?" he joked. "Or Google? Or just common sense?" The production team scrambled behind the scenes. A murmur ran through the audience. Even Mark Labbit was scratching his head. "That's not even in my database," he said. "And I've memorized the entire CIA World Factbook." After a short break, Bradley returned to address the viewers and Lucy. "Okay, folks, we've just double-checked and, yes, turns out Tropic is not actually a country. Nor is Tropico City real. It looks like a typo in the question bank somehow slipped through, and Lucy, on behalf of everyone here, we owe you one." Cheers erupted in the studio as Lucy was reinstated, allowed to redo her cash builder with a fair replacement question. She breezed through it again, even scoring one more correct answer. Bradley, ever the entertainer, turned the blunder into a running joke for the rest of the episode. Next question. What's the national animal of Imaginaryland? The moment went viral, spawning memes, mock quizzes, and even a parody account for the Tropic Tourism Board. But more importantly, fans rallied behind Lucy and praised Bradley for handling the situation with grace, humor, and honesty. ITV later released a statement apologizing for the oversight and confirming that new editorial checks would be implemented for future questions. By the episode's end, Lucy made it to the final chase and helped her team win £18,000. When asked how she felt, she grinned and said, "At least now I know I can survive a fake country." Bradley winked at the camera. "And remember, folks, next time you go on holiday, try Tropic. Flights depart daily from Fantasy Terminal 4.